Hi, welcome back to Wallflowers. So last time you saw me, I planted up half of the sweet corn. So today we decided to wheedle out the potatoes that don't look great, but they've been there long enough and they should be really. So we need to empty these pots because we've decided hopefully there's a bounty in them, but if not, we need to replace what we're growing in them, so we need to put some potatoes in them, hopefully find some space for them in the polytunnel, and the aim is to try and get some winter or even Christmas potatoes out of them. So empty these. If we get a bounty, we're going to be lucky. Judging by the tops of them, it doesn't look great, but we shall have a go. So there's the first one. Oh, a few here. 1, 2. Oh, I got all excited. I'm like a kid in a sweet shop. Look what we grown. Okay, it looks like that's all we've got out of bucket number 1. It's more than we thought in the first place. Hopefully you can hear me. Some people have said there's been some issues with hearing me. I'll try and get used to doing these videos eventually. I get that excited on tin and carrying on with the work, so I'll try and pause and continue with the work at sensible paces, but I hope you can hear me today. Yeah, nice red one. That hopefully can be some little ones that hopefully can be regrown, if not used as salad spuds. There seems to be quite a few of them. So, a couple of red ones in here. Good job I don't mind getting dirty, isn't it? Thank you. Right, let's see. Hopefully I'll put more in that pile. No. Trying to do a runner there. These will be lovely for a nice little. Anything we get to bonus really, because we didn't really expect much to be in these pots. We're proved right, but every cloud and silver lining and all that. Okay, that seems to be it. Put a nice little layer on this bed as well. See that nice little worm there as well. Get in there and do your work, Mr. Worm. To be that one, and the last one, which is quite a watery, gooey one. I'm not expecting anything to be worth much copping this one, to tell you the truth. We shall see. Oh, look at that. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have tipped that in there. How viable is that one? You don't want to smell this today, folks. Right, okay, let that work as a manure, I think, and pick out any later with the trowel that might go mouldy. We'll let the moisture seep through and see if it works as a manure. As I say, not much of a bounty for those few buckets, but it's freed up those buckets so I can reuse them, wash them out, reuse them, get some fresh buds growing, and hopefully we'll have a better bounty for Christmas. As I say, these have been outside and they've been through, as you know, we had some fabulous sunshine, we've had some horrific winds again. Just recently we've had even more horrific winds, and the temperatures are up and down. Now I don't know how the potatoes are actually affected, but proof's in the pudding, it shows you that they are. Now at one point I actually built a structure to support the leaves, but the wind totally destroyed that and fell in on itself, so I'm going to have to have a new place for putting the tubs, hopefully shielded on one side, and I can build a support in. Trying to grow them without supports isn't a good idea in tubs or in the ground. I feel that they do need some kind of support for the totally changing weather that we're getting at the moment. But yeah, thanks for joining me. I'll say I'll remove those, plant up with the rest of the sweet corn. I haven't got as much as I thought, but there is a little bit more. And then I'm going to put some nice winter leeks in here as well. I've got a nice big patch, but they're all pretty close to each other. I shall show you now. So these just look like some blades of grass with weeds, but what we've actually got here is bunches of leeks together. That again, the Charles Dowden method, I've actually bunched 4 leeks together in groups. So what looks like a bit of wild grass at the moment with some weeds in is bunches of 4 leeks together, and this is chard seed that I'm hoping to be able to collect for next year. So I'm just leaving that to ramble. So those leeks, some of them will be pricked out and put in the sweet corn bed. I've got some brassicas now for the winter, so I want to try and see if I can fit as many of those in the polytunnel as I can. Yesterday, like to pollination, yesterday I planted Yesterday I harvested the onions that I had grown below the pear tree, and they're absolutely amazing. They're not as big as I was hoping they would be, but they're absolutely fabulous. For my first proper harvest, I'm absolutely chuffed with it. So I will include some photographs of harvesting the onions, cleaning them, plaiting them and hanging them in the pantry. The pantry smells absolutely beautiful, and I can just see these bunches and bunches of onions ready for me to use for the next few months. So I'm absolutely thrilled to bits. I've got a whole bag of peas in the freezer, several jars of them on the pantry shelf, onions for the next few months. Still got some wild garlic that we picked a while ago in the freezer, and hopefully now I can start picking things. But I say, to replace the onions we harvested yesterday, when if you go back, I do a video called Clearance Day, and we managed to buy some onion sets, 5 pence a packet. Some were 80 in a packet, and some were 160 in a packet, and some were a mixture of giant whites and reds. So we felt touch lucky again. So as I say, yesterday I planted some of the onions. I've literally just done them just below contact. I've just pushed them in slightly and left the rest above surface. Now my tomatoes not great yet. Again, another thing I've got is tomato envy. We're not getting a lot of daylight. Cheeky blighters, look at this, we got slugs on the canes, look, trying to get away. I think it's the onions detailing them, but are they going to eat the fruit? So that's something I have to look at. But yeah, other people have got luscious big growing tomatoes, and mine are still buds and flowers, but gradually, hopefully the light picks up, we get some, but until then. I watched Steve from Green Side Up today, and he was talking about comfrey feed and doing a dilute feed on a daily basis rather than monthly or quarterly as people do a big feed. So that's something I'm actually going to look into, so thanks for that tip, Steve. First of all, I need to identify the comfrey, then I need to learn how to make the recipe, but it was something I will look into. We've eaten most of these blueberries, but there are still some that I'm just waiting to fruit. The lettuce is shot now, but we're still eating some of it as we go along. We've got some more growing inside, and the peppers are looking absolutely fabulous. I've forgotten to water them for a few days, so I lost a lot on my head, but I'm hoping to recoup that now. And there are a lot of flower buds and a lot of buds coming in between on them. I did put some in the beds, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 in this side of the bed and 4 in that side of the bed. I think my biggest tomato out here is this one, and I'm hoping it's a giant beef, but it does look a Romany shape, so I'm not sure yet. This is garlic chives, so I will be cutting them hopefully tomorrow, chopping them up and just putting them in a Ziploc bag in the freezer. They shall last us for quite a few weeks for omelettes, few meals, and we'll have them in salads, etc. But yeah, things seem to be just plodding along, and it's at that quite awkward stage really, because some of these beetroots have been in for quite a while, and mine aren't rising above the surface. I see people pulling theirs and, you know, actually drying them out now and waiting to eat them. So I don't know if again it's a light issue or what's happening and why my beetroots aren't ready, but I do have another load to come out, so whether I have to call it a day with some of them and say I've given them too long, I don't know. If you have any advice on beetroots, just put it in the comments for me below, because I say I am just learning this process, but I'm trying everything I can at the moment. The seeds I'm collecting for next year, and there's a lot of these chive heads that I've let go that I've got seeds in now ready for me to collect, so I will be taking them. Same again with the sage heads, there's all the seed there for me to start new. So yeah, as being able to tip those potatoes out gives me the soil for that bed to fill it. So I still do have a few tubs outside, and I've got a whole raised bed of potatoes as well, which hopefully does a lot better than what we've got there. And then I've got another little section of salad spuds, but I'm hoping to give them another couple of weeks yet and see if they come on even further. But yeah, that's everything as it is at the moment. The one thing that I'm picking every day is the peas, and as I say, they are in 2 small patches, but I'm managing to pick them every single day. carrots that I planted the on the last video are just coming up on the line. I don't know if you can see them clearly enough, but they're just coming up in the lines, so that'll be quite nice. And I've already been picking raspberries as I go along, so I've been throwing those in scones and fairy cakes and things like that. So yeah, some nice weather please. Let it rain at night and give us the sun in the day and we'll be quite happy. Even just dry without the sun we'd be happy. The frog pond we did about 2 years ago. We waited for a while thinking we might naturally just get some come in, because since we've been here we've always had the odd frog hopping between the plants. When we come to do the tidy you'll notice them. So I think the pond stood out of about 12 months, and then somebody gave me a jar of tadpoles, so we put those in. It was lovely to watch, you know, and finally they all just disappeared. And so far this year we've had none, you know. So I'm not sure whether they're still trying to locate us or there's something wrong with the pond, but as far as I can see, everything seems fine and I can't see any problems with it. Again, if you can see anything glaringly obvious, pop something in the messages. It's got some zebra bamboo in the water, just some daylilies around for decoration. And so there's 2 bamboo plants actually sat in the water. There's logs in and out for anything that may fall in that would have difficulty getting out. There's bricks for steps. It should be fine. There's no issue with, you know, access or getting in or getting out. So I'm just wondering if there's anything there that they wouldn't like. You know, there's a nice fern there. And again, the seeding isn't even near the water, it's just on the edge for decoration, but we shall see. I do keep checking underneath and seeing if I can see any little eyes blinking at me, but as I say, so far this year, nothing. I really like these lilies, just coming out at the moment. Shame they don't last too long, but they do look nice when they're here. But yeah, a lot of work to do, a lot of tidying up to do, and everything that's shot needs to be took out and give me room to work out what we're going to do over the winter. Everything's catching my eye, that's why I'm looking around thinking I need to do that, I need to do that. Okay, thanks for joining us. Please give a like, a share, a subscribe. If you'd like me to produce more of these videos, it would be nice for a little bit of feedback. Yeah, that would be great. Okay, hopefully I'll make another video shortly. See you soon.